Well, we're going to see him and Teddy play on Sunday night.
We will, yeah.
What do you think about that game?
Oh, mate, if she's anything like the first.
Which I'm hoping.
I know you're hoping, mate.
I'm hoping to see red.
Yeah.
It's just going to be Queensland blood.
Well, you know, for the Maroons side of things, they need to turn him right around.
Yeah.
We talk about teams not winning comps when they concede 50. Can they win an Origin series conceding 50?
Has it ever been? It would never have been done.
I don't think so.
There's no way.
I don't think so.
Well, this is New South Wales' biggest ever win.
Well, it is.
So
yeah.
I think they got 56-12 or something back in 2000.
Yeah.
But 50-6 last time, right?
Yeah.
50-6. Man, what do Queensland have to do to fix it? Do you like their team?
What?
Do you like their
I
team?
don't like it.
You don't?
I don't like their side.
Do you want to go through it?
If you'd like.
So we got Reece Walsh at the back. What do you think about? Do you like that pick?
Don't like it.
Like it? Don't like it?
Don't like him.
Okay.
Love him as a player.
Yep.
Don't like the
why is that not ready?
Not ready.
He's only had 7 games.
7 games. It's ridiculous.
Do you think there should be like a thing where you have to play like 20 NRL games,
Agree.
or like even if you only play 5 games, you have to finish your first season out of an NRL game.
Absolutely.
You have to be up for Rookie of the Year. Then the following year you can be picked for State of Origin.
I agree.
Yeah, is that what? Do you think there should be something like that?
I absolutely.
Like I don't get how they could. Why are they so bad?
I don't know.
Why are they so in like not bad, but like why are they got no depth?
I don't know. This is the thing. Like I don't understand. It kind of smells like desperation from Paul Green. Like I would be happy if we got beaten 3-0. I wouldn't be happy, but at the end result, I'd be happy if Vel played fullback. We get beaten all 3 games, but Reece Walsh doesn't play for another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
he's not ready.
Is there a chance he becomes the next Jared Mullen?
Potentially.
Scarred.
Absolutely.
Has to be, right?
Jared Mullen was a great player.
Amazing.
And New South Wales were probably running a little bit low at the time, so they shoved him in.
Who was injured? Was it Braith?
Might have been
Braith was injured, and Barrett would have been injured. It would have been. Oh wait, Barrett would have been overseas.
And Peter Wallace was probably sniffing around.
He would have been. It would have been him and Kamali around that area, and Braith.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the lack of talent, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, I'm not going to say...
I actually love Noddy, though.
Yeah, he is a good player. I'm not going to say Jared Mullen would have failed if he didn't play at that particular time. He played a couple of years later. He may have still failed.
It wasn't really that bad, that game. It was just Queensland were too good. It was 2008. It was the start of that dynasty that was in their 3rd year.
That's right.
You know, and then he never got picked again, never got another crack at it. But, Reece Walsh, I don't really get it. Look, let's run through the rest of the team. We got Val Holmes, Capewell in the centres. Capewell and Gago in the centres. What are they doing with Capewell?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Why is Capewell even put him in the back row? Put back row on the bench.
Yep.
I'll ask you something in a second as well. Cam Munster at 6, Cherry Evans, Welch, Andrew McCulloch at 9. What do you think about that?
Don't like it.
Who would you have?
Ben Hunt.
Ben Hunt's playing 14.
I know he's playing 14, but I'd start him at 9.
Who would you have on the bench?
Someone else.
like Reece Walsh?
Potentially.
I would prefer Reece Walsh play 14.
Yeah, so would I.
At least if he's going to play, make him play 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
But, so we got Papali'i, which is, they need him back. Jai Arrow, who is, all of a sudden, his arm's fallen off. He's in hospital. Felice Kafusi. Tino, oh Jesus Christ, Tino Fa'amusuali. Sorry to your family if I got that wrong. And then the bench: Ben Hunt, Monica Fotuaika, Dave Fafita, and Francis Molo. Mate, Francis Molo.
Don't like it.
I've never seen anyone say, "Geez, Francis Molo had a good game today."
Oh mate, he's not.
Have you?
No. And Paul Green's picking Cowboys players.
It's a North Queensland Maroons.
Oh, it is.
He's trying to get his job back.
Mate, dead set. Why is Felt there?
You don't like Felt?
I don't like him. Out of yardage in Origin 1?
Yeah.
Very poor.
Okay.
Very, very poor.
Yep.
Frank Molo, he's a big bopper.
It's his best mate. I swear to God. It must be Paul Green's best mate. Why not have... I would rather have Cohen Hess. Because at least he's been playing well at prop.
Absolutely.
And you could still put him at the back row. And then you got... why not Mulatalo instead of Felt?
I don't know.
I'd have that all day.
Absolutely. Jason Saab is another one.
Is he a Queenslander?
He's a Queenslander.
No, he's not allowed.
And the other one, Hammer.
All right, let me just go through what I would have done here. Capewell, to the bench, Francis Marlowe or Fodawaker, Sawyer or Monica, got rid of them. Bring in Hammer would have been number 3 where Kurt Cabwell is, and then you got Reece Walsh. See you later, pal. See you next year, maybe.
Yeah.
You have Val and you have Molitalo on the wings. I would be putting Cam Munster at fullback and Ben Hunt at 6.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I like it. I like the Munster at the back.
He's just like he'll do the job for you.
Absolutely.
They don't have anyone that's going to do the job at the back.
Yeah.
And Ben Hunt's. Has he been a bit shaky in the halves at State of Origin? Yes, he has.
Yes.
But give him a crack. Give him another crack. I thought when before he apparently had the worst game of his life for Origin, he was having a good game, and then he kicked the ball 20 yards into the dead ball line when he was 1 out.
Yeah.
And then it fell apart from that. 2018, I think that was.
I think it was, mate. Just try to finesse it through the goal line.
Yeah, finesse it. finesse it right into his boot.
Yeah, kicked him into race red on the bench.
That kid still has that ball. And then, I don't get, like, Andrew McCulloch, have him there because there's no one else.
Mm.
But Harry Grant, why is he so injury prone?
Oh, well, that's the other thing.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Reed Marty, tore his, he subluxed his shoulder, so obviously he can't be there. Harry Grant just goes for a walk with his dog and he does his hammy. How is he rated the best hooker in the game? He's played 4 minutes.
I think Brandon Smith's the best hooker at the moment.
But why is that? Do you reckon he's better than Cook?
Yeah.
All right. And you don't even like the guy.
I know. I hate him. I don't like him at all.
Yeah.
I know. I think Cook's kind of fell off a little bit.
You reckon?
Yeah. I feel like without his running game.
Do you think it's just a case of South don't have the charges up front anymore?
Potentially.
Because he did do it in Origin.
Yeah, well, that's right.
He did do it in Origin.
Game 1, he was very
We
good.
always say, everyone it was like, oh, Cook's made for these new rules. He's done absolutely nothing since the rules came in.
He hasn't. No, he hasn't.
He's been the worst.
Appy's played probably a lot better than, for a longer time. He's a great player.
But again, Appy has the charges around him.
That's right.
So it just depends who have the best go forward wins. Yeah. But Kyle Felt, mate.
Oh.
The problem is with this, Val Holmes and Kyle Felt. I like them both. I think Val Holmes is a great winger.
Yeah.
I hate him at fullback.
Yeah.
The problem is, what it was with the first game, is that they had no attacking kicks to the wingers.
Yeah.
They dropped Xavier Coates.
Yeah.
Because he didn't. What didn't he do? They wanted him to do.
That's right.
They didn't give him any ball to do anything.
Yeah.
They didn't kick to his corner.
Yep.
They didn't kick to anybody's corner. Kyle Felt tried to get over Brian Toto the entire time. Toto had his number deluxe.
Yeah.
Ran for, I think it was 4.6 Ks with the ball.
Yeah. Well,
he just was non-stop.
Would have been close.
Dad said they will bring him to the ground, Toto, and he was digging. He was digging with his feet. He was an excavator.
Yeah.
But so you don't like this teammate, Papali'i though?
Like him, like his inclusion, because he'll give you go forward. Hopefully we don't lose Walsh in the first 12.
Yeah. Now this would have been better if they had Grant for the second game, because you got Papali'i and you got Welch, but Andrew McCulloch does nothing out of dummy half.
That's right.
He's just passes on.
Yeah.
Great service.
Yep.
Decent sort of kicking game.
Yep.
But he doesn't offer any attack.
That's
so like
key.
when you got Papali'i and Welch and Felice Kafusi rolling up the park, they're on their 40-metre line, and then New South Wales are a little slow back. That's when Harry Grant could have taken off, he did in the first set of the last game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you got someone like McCulloch's just going to pass it on.
That's right.
Is that what Cherry Evans needs? I guess it just depends what he wants.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. That's why I said Ben Hunt would have probably been suited at 9 a bit more.
You reckon he runs a bit?
Yeah, he runs a bit more. He's a lot more creatively. We lacked in game 1 the creative spark to get us out of trouble. And even when we got the ball in good ball situations, we were very poor with it. We got a 6 to go early in the game. Munster puts it high in the air. I know it's no fault of his.
That was. Oh, you mean when they got 6 again? It was tackle 1. He puts it up.
Puts it up.
It was like simultaneous almost.
Yeah.
It was unlucky.
It was unlucky. Just those kind of little things where New South Wales killed those calls. Like they were very good.
Yeah.
The other thing with the Reece Walsh, when you look at Luai and Cleary, their kicking game, they're very smart the way they go about it. If they isolate him, Vel and Kyle Felt, they're going to be rendered useless as they were in game 1. Coates and Felt were useless coming out of trouble because Cleary and Luai was just so good with the boot.
And And I will say that against the Knights, Reece Walsh did have his problems under the high ball.
Oh, mate.
I think he dropped 3 of them.
Yeah.
You know, it was raining, it was pissing down, but he still dropped them. The top fullbacks still catch them in that weather.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm not saying he won't be a top fullback, but he has a long way to go.
Absolutely.
And by them putting him in now, it could be bad for him, or it could come out really well. He could win Dally M after this for all we know.
Well.
So, you know, so all right, let's talk about you want the Blues? You want the champion Blues team now, mate? We're basically the same team as last time. We've got Tedesco, Brian Toto and Adokar on the wings, Latrell Mitchell and Tom Trbojevic in the centres, Luai, Cleary in the halves, Saifidi and Junior Paulo coming in for Jake Trbojevic.
Like it?
Like it? Because I don't think Jake Trbojevic should have even been in the team. But
Agreed.
he did do well though. He done that shit hard work.
Yeah.
So, and then you got Cookie at 9, Cameron Murray and Tarik Sims. I was skeptical about Cameron Murray on that edge, really on the left edge going into game 1. He killed it.
Yeah.
He killed it because he wasn't that good doing it for South, but maybe it was because of the team. He's just got a better team around him.
Yeah.
Tarik Sims, what a try assist to Toto last game.
That's right. He was very good.
And then you got Isaiah who did nothing wrong. He gets his spot back.
Yeah.
And then you got the bench. You got Jack Whiten, Angus Crichton, Payne Haas, Liam Martin. Do you like the bench?
Like it?
I think it's a weaker bench than last time.
Yeah, right.
Maybe because of Paulo.
Yep.
I just don't know if they need 2 front rows coming on.
Yeah.
You know, last time they had Payne Haas and Paulo.
Yep.
It just makes me think, should have they went like, I know Clemmer's out of form or something, like just someone big like that.
Yep.
But, you know, Angus Crichton's the best back row in the game.
Yep.
So, so Dale Finucane, unlucky, or do you reckon he...
Oh, a tad unlucky. But like when you look at what's in front of him there, you can kind of see why.
Yeah.
I really liked Isaiah Yeo in game 1. Hated him during the 80 minutes after the game. When you reflect, he was very, very good. He is such a smart player. He was probably the best forward in the game, I thought, in game 1 for you. Just the way he goes about his business, plays a linking role. Probably would have been Victor Radley's role, given if he wasn't suspended. But he's done a tremendous job for that jersey. Yeah,
I agree. So how do you think Queensland win?
What? Mate,
how do they reverse 44 points?
Probably the most easiest way to answer that, mate, is hopefully you have an absolute nutcase at Suncorp that brings a sniper rifle there, mate, and just shoots Turbo and Teddy and Latrell. Look, realistically, we probably won't win the game. Like, I'll be honest.
You still backing them though?
Still backing them.
13 plus? At Suncorp?
They'll beat them all.
The Cauldron.
Reece will score 4. Look, we need to play well through the middle. What we got dominated through their last game 1. They were just too good. Their play, the ball speed was really good, and just dumb things, individual things, just the absolute dumb. You know, Kyle Felt hitting Adokar when the ball's fucking 18 rows dead.
Oh yeah.
You know, just stupid shit like that.
It's so annoying, that shit.
Absolutely, coach killers. Paul Green, just quickly, I know we're going to wrap up the topic, but Paul Green, I think, he's redundant. He got sacked from the Cowboys. You know, I wouldn't have him.
It's tougher to get. Once you have the job, it's tougher to get sacked.
Yeah.
At the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know, no one wants to go there.
Yeah, that's right. I would like to see Mel Meninga, if he was such a great coach through those dynasty years, could he coach a team like that to success?
Well, are you trying to get Michael Hagan back?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind Hags.
Well, Michael Hagan was the coach, really.
Well, that's true.
I'll tell you, I reckon old mate, what's his name, Mal Meninga was just the water boy. Like, oh, come on boys, you're going well. He would just do that all the time. He was just keeping the pep up.
Yep.
But, New South Wales, mate, I reckon their line speed last game was the best I've nearly ever seen of all time.
Yeah.
It was just incredible.
Yeah.
Some of the best I've ever seen. And I think they just dominate through the middle again. Yep. And then, they have... Do you think that Tommy Turbo does that same role where he just hovers around, roves?
Absolutely.
How do they stop it? How can Queensland stop that?
Well, that's the thing. You can't.
Can you stop it? Can you limit it?
You have to try. you try to take time away from Cleary and Luai to stop bringing. So what happens is it's a flow on effect when the forwards roll forward, the halves start moving into the game. The Cook's job is to bring them into the game, and once you start injecting them, Teddy starts coming into the game, and then Turbo's lurking. All of a sudden, Queensland, when you're defending under pressure or whatnot, I don't know. I've never played Origin, but I can only imagine your lungs are busted. You look up and you see 4 players that they're attacking with. You've got 4 men, and then all of a sudden Turbo comes from an inside shoulder and he's gone.
Yeah.
You can't defend it.
They can limit it slightly.
Yeah.
What about if... Here's a crazy theory. Francis Molo. Imagine if he's not there because he can play. He's like just that goon character who just goes out and takes out Turbo.
Well,
gets John Hawadi 18 weeks or something.
Yeah.
He's just out there just to do the old elbow.
I don't like dirty players, mate, but if he did that, I'd kind of...
Well, honestly, you wouldn't even care. Like, because it's Turbo. And Francis Molo, who cares about him?
Yeah.
Honestly, he's so happy to be here.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone, as I said, I've never seen anyone say, geez, Francis had a good game today.
Mate, I like the analogy. It's like Mark David Chapman shooting John Lennon.
Well, you have to.
That's it,
You
mate.
have to. They have to do something to stop him. But, it's going to be a pretty good game. What's your tip here?
Queensland 1-12, thick and strong.
What are you saying for the score?
4-2.
You reckon they need it?
We need to keep that. If they score over 20, the game's over.
Yeah. Well, I know. We've had Gus. Well, Gus has been saying if they try to outscore New South Wales, they'll lose 60-30.
Yeah.
If they try to defend, it has to be a 12-4. Has to be a 12. Has to be a 12-10.
Absolutely.
But again, I don't think you can stop this New South Wales attack.
Yep.
It's got to be one of the best teams I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And again, if Queensland can stop them here, what an effort.
Yep.
It's got to be. It's going unbelievable. I'm going New South Wales 19 plus. It has to be. The only thing that's changed for me here is that it's at Suncorp now. It could be a little like the crowd. Will it get into it? Are you going to it?
No, not going, mate.
Neither do I.
Missed out on the tickets.
Did you?
Yeah, they sell out in 3 minutes.
I decided not to go.
Yeah, fair.
I will for sure get into a fight with some guy that I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
He'll probably bot me.
Yep.
But it's such a shit thing when you're the only New South Wales, but I feel like you're the only one there.
Yeah.
So it's such a good stadium to be at. But I'm going New South Wales 19 plus, and I think. Have you got any try scorers?
Oh, mate. Well, Turbo will probably bob up and get one. Queensland side of things, I'll probably lean towards like a David Fafita or something off the bench when they're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw him in.
All right. Well, I'll go James Tedesco, Brian Toto, Latrell Mitchell, Tom Trbojevic, Josh Adokar, Jerome Luai, Nathan Cleary, Daniel Saifidi, Damien Cook, Junior Paulo, Cameron Murray, Tarik Sims, Isaiah Yeo, Jack Whiten, Payne Haas, and Angus Crichton. Liam Narton just going to miss out.
he's going to
miss out. Yeah, he'll miss out. Sorry, Liam. You're a bit of a workhouse. So, and then if someone gets knocked out, Appy Coruscant, 18th man, he'll cross as well. Imagine putting the 18th man in, knowing he may not play.
Yeah.
It must be $15
Yeah.
to just score a try.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
bit juicy.
No, but seriously though, I'll go. If they're going to say it again, I'm going to go Tom Trbojevic hat-trick.
Yeah.
If he's up against Kurt Capewell again, why can't he do the same thing? They're not going to be able to stop him. He's just got too much pace. I've said this a million times. They just roll through the middle. Their backs are just too quick. They'll do everything.